Alrighty, I'm here with Pastor Willie Peterson. We Pete, I tell you, man, what a joy. Hey, Doc, we got something for your people today. What are we going to talk about?
We're going to talk about this great discovery, brother. These 21 great discovery benefits that's going to bless you. That's going to bless you. How are you, man?
Oh, man, I'm awesome. So, yeah, so folks, let's jump into this because, again, the great discovery in a nutshell, it's changing people's lives. And Pastor Peterson and I have partnered up to empower you, my friend. And so here's the thing I want to do. First of all, get something to write on, something to write with. And I want you to keep track of how many of these 21 benefits do you think would benefit you or your family. And so, number one, how about this? Affiliates buy and or get this now, market your course or your training in up to 200 countries. Now, I don't know about you, Pastor, but you got me on that one right there. I'm like, I'm all the way in, right?
200 countries. Yes, sir.
So
I got number two. Watch this. Get your training translated into up to 100 languages.
whoa. So, I tell you what, one of the beautiful things about that is a guy called me. He said, man, I'm at a Les Brown event. He said, Les Brown showed this video of him speaking these different languages. See, what happened was, Pastor Les saw my little demo reel of me speaking the different languages. He called me up and said, man, I know you don't speak Japanese and Korean. He said, Doc, man, how in the world you doing that? He said, I don't care how much it costs. I'll pay you through Cash App, PayPal. What I got to do, man, get me involved. And so anyway, so now Les is involved. And well, let me just show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And he got his little demo reel done. And I know you'll have yours done soon as well. So
inspiration with Les Brown. If you're hungry for your greatness, if you're ready to move your life from where you are now to where you want to go, if you are stuck and ready to get unstuck, I want you to listen to me. I ain't playing with you. I'm coming for you this morning. I got up early. I'm all dressed up for you. Got my best cologne on me. Yeah, you can't smell it. No, you can't. Okay. And I took my mask off. No. Look here. Listen, if you're ready to be motivated and move this morning, Inspiración con Les Brown. Si tienes hambre de tu grandeza, si estás listo para mover tu vida desde donde estás ahora hasta donde quieres ir, 与来自布朗一起的灵感。如果你渴望伟大，准备将生活从现在的地方移到你想去的地方 Les Brown के साथ प्रेरणा। यदि आप अपनी महानता के लिए भूखे हैं, अपने जीवन को वहां से ले जाने के लिए तैयार हैं, अटक गए हैं. Inspiration mit Les Brown. Bist du hungrig nach deiner Größe? Bereit, dein Leben von hier zum gewünschten Ort zu bewegen? Inspiration avec Les Brown. Si vous avez faim de votre grandeur, si vous êtes prêt à faire passer votre vie de là où vous êtes maintenant à là où vous voulez, إلهام مع Les Brown. إذا كنت جائعا لعظمتك، إذا كنت مستعدا لنقل حياتك من حيث أنت الآن إلى حيث تريد أن
The great discovery.
And that's all about us without limits. And then amazing. Did you see the perfect lip sync? Wasn't that like crazy good?
Yeah, it was. I'm trying to tell you, if I didn't know no better, he was speaking every language.
Hey, you remember back those Chinese movies we used to go to and every time, no, this is perfect lip sync. So anyway, but hey, so real quick, but number three is what?
That's leverage Six Sigma courses to create ultimate success, you without limits.
And they even have it for kids and for teenagers. And so this whole Six Sigma, I mean, this has been so powerful. Matter of fact, Six Sigma is called the 10th top innovations in the last 150 years by MIT Sloan School of Business. So it's a powerful way of thinking, creating success, like Romans 12:2, transformed by the renewing of your minds. But folks, how would you like to live without the limits, without the sabotaging self and limiting beliefs? I mean, how would your life be? How would your business? I mean, that's powerful, my friend. So if that interests you, I don't know about you, Pastor. I got three already, man, all three of these. So what's number four?
Number four is instantaneously, two-way translation. And I'm talking about soon. Instantaneously. Like we just saw that, didn't we?
Well, and quite frankly, that even goes beyond that. So now what that is talking about, we were in Florida, and what happened, they demonstrated where a lady up front spoke in English on the Zoom. The lady in the back was on the Zoom, and we heard it all in Spanish. The lady in the back spoke in Spanish, and it came up in the front lady in English. So in other words, like we're doing this Zoom now, a person could be doing a simulcast, and it could be up to like 30 to 40 languages out there. And just like the book of Acts, chapter 2, they all hear us in their own language. And it gets better, Pastor. Then, if we're done and we say, anybody got a question, a guy out there at Korea asked me a question in Korean. I hear it in English. I answer it in English. He hears it in Korean. I mean, that's a game changer of all game changers. I mean, we could shut it down right there, but we're not done. Real quick.
No. We got more. We got more. We got more.
So number 5, the opportunity to promote your course to affiliates and get to pitch your course. Now that's on a Wednesday night. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, when my 21-day breakthrough challenge, which by the way was going to cost $2,000 to be translated into Spanish, and it was going to be somebody else's face, somebody else's voice, and my energy doesn't translate that well, through somebody else. So that was $2,000 to somebody else. The great discovery for a whole lot less than that. It's not just in Spanish now, Pastor, but it's my face, my voice, perfect lip sync. And they then called me up after I uploaded my course, and they said, now, Doc, would you come on a Wednesday night to speak? And I was like, well, sure. What do you want me to speak about? They said, we want you to sell your course. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, man. Look, Pastor, that's like fishing in a bathtub full of fish.
Well, that's what I'm excited about, man. I mean, all this stuff that I've been working on down through the years, and I get a chance to share it with all of these different countries. And the great thing is, watch this, I get the choice to be a content creator or just a learner, earner, affiliate, or any of the combinations of them.
That's right. That's number 6, by the way. And let me write that down because I want that one too. So folks, So again, because some people, Pastor, they say, I just want to be a content creator, and others are like, you know what, I just want to be a learner and like let you guys do all that content creation. I just want to, because they said the largest room in the world is a room for personal development. And I love what Les and I were speaking one place, and he said this: information costs, but it pays for itself 10 times over. It's like, wow. Benjamin Franklin said, empty your wallet into your mind. He said, and your mind will fill your wallet. But Dr. Breakthrough says, what you put in your head that affects your heart determines what comes to your hand. And if you want more coming to your hand, and I'm sure you do, you got to put more in your head that affects your heart. So we got all these powerful trainings by Pastor Peterson and many others. But listen, so you could just be a content creator, you could just be a learner, or you can just be an affiliate, somebody like me who knows a lot of people, and I love sharing the good news about things that can help people and I get paid. Or you could be a combination of any of them. That's number 6. So, hey, let me ask you a question. How many of these benefit you so far? Maybe you said 0. Maybe you said 1, maybe 2, maybe, I don't know. But let me tell you about number 7. And number 7 is this. It's a course. It's called the Great Discovery International, a course that teaches you how to create a successful course. Let me say it again. Some of my pastor friends, some of my evangelist friends, some of my martial arts buddies, some of my powerful leaders I'm connected to, my speaker buddies, Pastor, I got so excited and I was telling about it, and some of them said, Doc, that's excellent, man, but I got one big problem. I said, what's your big problem? They said, we don't have a course. I'm like, wait a minute, you've been speaking for like 25, 30 years. So yeah, I got great speeches. I just don't have a course. So I went back to the company. So they got a guy who's made millions of dollars creating courses and teaching people how to create a course, not just a course that sells like hotcakes.
Yeah.
So you know what that means? If you don't even have a book, you just have an idea. And here's the beautiful thing about this though, Pastor, we're going to be able to help people. See, the Great Discovery is all about, well, put to you this way. My wife and I, many years ago, driving down the highway, I said, baby, you're God's treasure chest. She's like, oh, what does that mean, oh, baby? I said, well, God put inside you gems and jewels and gifts and talents and abilities. And I said, but if it's in the treasure chest, and it stays closed, nobody gets the benefit. Right. And I said, so in other words, you got to open it up a little bit. And it means we got to come out of our comfort zone. Some of you listening to us, you're like, well, I'm not a Pastor Peterson. I'm not a Dr. Breakthrough. You don't need to be. Listen, you should have seen us back before we got to where we are. So I'm saying you can start from wherever you are. But what I'm saying is this: when God made Adam, he said, this boy needs some help. But my question, Pastor, is if Adam needed help, where was God going to find that help that Adam needed?
Where?
Right inside of it, right?
It was right there all along.
All along. And that's the next thing. How long was it there? Like you said, all along. So guess what? God already put inside of you, my friend, watching us. You got gifts, you got talents, you got abilities. And like 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1-7, that widow woman that lost her husband was about to lose her children. She goes to the man of God, and Elisha says, what do you have in your house? Pastor, we're always looking for people and things outside of us, not realizing God already knew what was going to happen. There's things in our house, there's things in our hearts, things in our head, things in our hands that he can use. But with this platform now, we get to monetize it. So, my friend, they're going to teach you a course on how you can create a successful course. That's number 7. What's number 8, Pastor?
Give away free training from someone else and gain a lifetime of customers. Now, that's pretty powerful right there. You're giving away free training from someone else, and we get to get a lifetime of customers. Wow.
Yeah, so somebody on here says, well, again, I don't have a course, but guess what? I've got a course, many others, Pastor Peterson. So you could take one of Pastor Peterson's free courses, give it out for free. And if somebody ever decides to upgrade and buy one of his paid courses, because you're the one that gave them your link, they're tied to you, you're going to get paid. Pastor Peterson's going to get paid. It's an amazing thing. So that's powerful. Then number 9, and again, if however many of these interest you now, number 9 is the co-CEOs. Now, Tim Taylor, he helped launch up to 1,000 companies. And by the way, 2 of those companies, you may have heard of them, AOL and LinkedIn. That's right. He has something to do with those. And then his wife, the other co-CEO, Sandra Harry, she's only one of 26 executive black belts in Six Sigma. Now, what does that mean? Well, I happen to be, there's less than 200 10th degree black belts in Ishinru, our martial arts worldwide, I should say, not just Ishinru. I'm Ishinru, but there's only less than 200 10th degree black belts. I'm one of them. But she's one of 26 executive black belts in this Six Sigma. And she was actually married to Michael Harry, the guy who co-founded it. So what does that mean for everybody here? These folks know what they're doing. You're at the right place at the right time. Pastor, there's a 10th benefit. What is that?
The potential to earn up to 100K per week. Now that's pretty powerful. 100K a week?
Yes. And up to 300,000 in matching bonuses. Now, I'm telling you, folks, and again, if it would take you 40 years to get there, that's fine, because you're probably not doing 100K a week now, right? So what I'm saying is this, that's the potential. So in other words, there's a lot of money to be made. Why? Because e-learning is so powerful, and this is monetized e-learning. And there's multiple streams of income within this thing. So you can make money just from your content, like I am. You can make money by signing up other content creators, like I do. And then when they put up their content and their content sells, they make money, and then I make more money. I mean, there's so many things. And then I make matching, there's all kinds of things. But we just want, again, whet your appetite. You let us know. There's 10 benefits so far. How many of these have interested you? Well, I got all 10 on mine. Let's see what you got. Number 11 is connect with other like-minded leaders. And we call this also, we have a reverse crab in a bucket mentality. Now, Pastor, you tell the story. Tell them about the regular crab in a bucket. What happens when one crab tries to get out?
They snatch you back in, and they don't want to let you get out. And we just talked about them jewels that need to get out and be seen. And so now we're reversing that bad boy, so that now you can get out and let everything that God has given you. And the scriptures say the kingdom of God is within you.
Come on.
We just want to let it out.
Yes, you go. So the reverse crab mentality, we're going to say, Pastor Peterson, you're doing good, but go ahead, do more. We're pushing it further. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Breakthrough, go ahead, do more. Come on, Dr. Ivanka, do more. Come on, do. So, I mean, I don't know about you. I love being part of some place that accepts me the way I am, but yet they inspire me to be even more. So I don't know about you, man. These benefits, I got to say all 11 so far. Pastor, what's the 12th one?
Number 12, watch this. Get invited to speak on podcasts and summits and TVs and things, TV shows and things like that. So you get invited, the opportunity to share your story, to share your gift.
Well, I think all of us want that, to know that, right? And so number 13 would interest you to go from being the best kept secret, here it is now, to the best secret people can't keep. Whoa, that's powerful. See, some of you don't understand. By the way, one man's junk, one woman's junk is another
somebody else's treasure.
and another woman's treasure, right? And so what I'm saying is, you like that woman in 2 Kings chapter 4, you might be saying when the prophet said, what do you have in your house? Well, I don't have anything. Well, I got a little bit of oil. I fried some oiled chicken for the boys last night. Got a little oil. He's like, stop. We're going to use that. And he used that, the thing that she was not even recognizing was powerful. And that's what the great discovery. Listen, you are a masterpiece. God put, you're powerful. Like Miles Monroe said, don't die with your stuff in you. And so listen, we're going to help you to go from being one of the best kept secrets to the best secret people can't keep. Because sometimes it takes just one exposure, like Bruce Lee had when he went to this tournament out in Los Angeles, and now he ended up on Cato, and then he ended up being all over the place. Just one exposure, my friend. So I don't know about you. I love that one. What's number 14, preacher?
You want to watch? You ready for this one?
Yes.
You get to join. You get the opportunity to join free as an affiliate with a 14-day trial, and you get the opportunity to sell your courses and make money even during that 14-day trial.
So, a lot of places, they'll say, okay, if you're going to sell like the champion pack, you have to buy the champion pack to sell it. No, this company says you can join for free. You sell the champion pack, somebody buys it, you're getting paid. Man, I got to mark that one down real quick. And then, hey, number 15, this get 3 and yours is free. In other words, this thing called the Genius Club. And it gives you 10% off anything you ever buy. But if you get 3, now yours is free. However, if you do like I do, man, I got like 55, right? So guess what? I get paid. So you can either pay for the Genius Club, which saves you 10% off everything, or you can get it for free by getting 3, or you can get a whole bunch more and get paid. And so, but the choice is up to you. But I tell you what, I'm taking that one. What's number
like free. Look, number 15, you ready for this one?
16,
Become
yes.
a CLO and embrace what most of us are afraid of. Create an unfair advantage.
Now, can I explain that?
Please do that.
A lot of people, especially in our age bracket, they're scared of AI. And a lot of Christians are scared of AI. No, listen, we get to leverage. A CLO means Chief Leveraging Officer. We can leverage this technology, and we can also leverage teams to create a legacy and even make money on autopilot. And so that's an unfair advantage when you have your stuff being promoted by everybody else. It's an unfair advantage when you can have your stuff translating up to 100 languages, and we get that. So that's powerful. And then number 17, come on, mark down now. So far, all 16 got me. I don't know, Pastor, how many you got so far, do you think?
Yeah. For some odd reason, it went from 15 to 16 to 18, and I'm going to give you what I got.
Okay. So,
It's number 17. You give it to me.
Yeah, that's amazing customer service and support.
There it is.
Now, I don't know about you. I've been part of some amazing things that end up being not so amazing because I couldn't get a hold of anybody to help me to work it. So we got great customer support, and I'm going to be here to support and work with you also. And also, Pastor, he's going to be here. So, my friend, you're at the right place at the right time. So the next thing, if this will interest you or grab your attention, it says maximize, mobilize, and monetize your experience. See, Pastor, I thought sometimes we find out about that we have a gift or talent, but we've never learned how to monetize it. And this platform helps us to do that. So next to the last, or number 19, whatever, what is that?
Set it and forget it. That's a system for content creators who are super busy. So if you're just out there and you got too much going on, you can set it and forget it, and that system will work for you as a content creator.
Wow. So again, my acronym for systems: save yourself time, energy, money, stress. Pastor Peterson and I, we love doing that. I know you want to do the same. So you want to get started. So if you're super busy, you got all these things going, listen, just upload your content, get a chance to speak on Wednesday night, and then forget to go about your business. Because the affiliates now, the company constructed themselves in such a way, they don't make money unless they empower the affiliates to sell our content. And then when they sell our content, they make some money. The company makes some money, the person who sells it. And then we who wrote it, it's a win-win-win. So Nadia and I, we used to always say, if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But when it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. So we're all the way in. So number 20.
Let me do number 20, Brian, and you close it out with 21. Can I do that?
Oh, man, please.
Because I like this, because it says point and get paid system. Point and get paid system.
And by the way, that's what we're doing now. See, this video is created, and listen, and all Pastor Peterson's getting you, he's just pointing you to this webinar. You can get the information. By the way, we're going to give out his website, and you can go on his website, and there's a full presentation by the co-CEO. So, folks, we also have live meetings, and I just tell people, if you can point, you can get paid. And that's all I've been doing. By the way, you might be, again, one of those super content people, you're super busy, put your content up, don't worry about nothing, that's fine. But if you like, get paid and get paid well on top of what your content's doing, then just point people. You don't even have to show up, just point them to the website or to something like this. And lastly, success line concept. That is, we have a success line, which means each of us empower the success for the rest of us. And so we all work together as a team, supporting one another. And so listen, real quick, I need you to count up. I need you to count up how many of these interest you. And I've got all 21 on my paper. I don't know what you have out there, but let's just say, Pastor Peterson, somebody has 5, right? So they have 5. So here's what I need you to understand. Pastor Peterson and I just empowered you to discover 5 reasons. Of course, if you have 10 reasons, if you're like I am, 21 reasons, right? But let's just say, but we just empowered you to discover 5 reasons why you want to start, so you don't miss out on what you want. Pastor Peterson, it don't matter what you and I are excited about, right? It's what they're excited about. It's what they want. And if at least 5 of them, if there's only 2 of these things, that's enough for you to get started. But Pastor Peterson, can we lower the boom on them, give them the last little thought?
Give it up.
Okay, folks, if Pastor Peterson and I, if we're willing to dedicate part of our lives to your success, would you allow us to empower you, or would you say no? Would you reject? And I think you're going to say yes. Okay. So here's the thing I need you to do real quick. I need you to go to this website, www.thegreatdiscovery.com/we Pete. Now that's not Pastor Peterson. That's my picture, my wife's picture. But anyway, but we Pete. So you just go there and you can get started. Now, here's the thing. There's also another presentation there. But what I'm saying is this, my friend, that has the information you need, and any additional questions you can get back with Pastor Peterson. And by the way, he and I are partnering, collaborating. And so he'll also give you my content, my information that I can help and assist you. So again, right now, go to the website, thegreatdiscovery.com/we Pete. That's WEPETE, right?
That's correct.
And when should they get started?
Yesterday.
All right, folks. So, hey, so it's the start that stops most people. Don't let the start stop you. Go to the website and get started now. And Pastor Peterson and I will be glad to take you by the hand and walk you to the breakthrough promised land.